Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your mid-June reading. We're going to look into the energy today of the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Scorpio collective. Remember that this is a general reading and will not resonate with every single person. I hope that it resonates with you, but if it doesn't, then just leave the messages that do resonate and leave everything else behind. The energies can be reversed, so you can assign the roles as you please. Also, if it doesn't resonate with you, you can just stick around, because if you're brought to this channel, this reading, then there's something in it for you. The other thing you could do is get a personal reading. It's in the website it's in the description box down below in the website. And at the end of this video, there'll be some suggested videos. And then if you like this reading or entertain in some way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. All right, let's get started, Scorpio. Here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, and 3. All right, so the overall energy, when I first looked at these 3 cards, what I got was there was something that was not making you satisfied, or something that you were looking into because you just weren't satisfied about it. And at that time, it was something that made you feel trapped, like you couldn't do anything about it. So they're telling me that the reason why these cards are upside down is because it's past energy for right now. This is the overall energy, but they want you to take a look at this. Something that you knew was getting in the way of your satisfaction, and you felt really trapped in the situation. And then there's some new truths came in. And it doesn't have to necessarily be like spoken word, but just some sort of mental clarity has come through. And you feel like there's been some good authority that's been taking place. Like you're becoming more authoritative over your life in this way, because you can now see something that you couldn't see before. So the energy that you are in is the 9 of Pentacles upside down. So we're working on your self-worth, and there's something that you really, really want to invest in, and you've been kind of hustling through it and hustling with it and working kind of just really hard on it. And I think, so I'm hearing that it's still in line with all of these cards. Like the reason why you were in this energy, it feels to me like this is not past energy, but almost past, because we have a new beginning coming up as well. That's the next card that you have. So we're right at the edge of this being not part of you anymore, right at the edge of you being able to release this and be done with this. This lesson was over, this thing was over, and you can move on forward. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the new beginning. So this is a new opportunity. It could be financial, but it's more about something that you've always wanted to manifest, something that you always wanted, some sort of abundance. That could be love, it could be career. It's something that you've really, really been focusing on, that you wanted this to expand more, and you've been asking God about it. And I think you're starting to see it starting to come into existence and come into reality. The thing that is hidden that you can't see is it was always there. It was a gift that was always there. It's just there were so many other things clouding you, your self-worth, your self-esteem. Could have been guilt and shame. There were so many things that were clouding your perspective that you did not see that it was actually there, and it was there the whole time. It was there wanting to give to you the whole time, and it was just difficult for you to see it. So the obstacle in the way is the Page of Cups upside down, and that is there has been in the past, and there still is a tiny bit of emotional immaturity around this. So feeling like you're adolescent in something, feeling like I can't do that. I don't really know much about that. Very insecure. Lots of disappointments around some other aspects of this in your life. So I'll give you an example. If you've been struggling like in your sex life, you might think to yourself, oh, I'm just too innocent to do that. I don't know if I can do that. I don't think I can expand myself in that way. And that's really just a self-imposed restriction. It's a victim mentality that you've been kind of living in, and it's time to break free from all of that. those insecurities. Okay, so it could be an insecurity about maybe like advancing or doing something new in the bedroom that you, and this doesn't necessarily have to be this in this case, but I'm just giving you an example. Doing something new and you're just like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. You know, I don't know if I could talk dirty. I don't know if I could try something new. I just, you know, I don't know if I have it in me. So there's a lot of that kind of negative talk happening to you. And that could be a career. Like, I don't know if I could jump into this career. I don't know if I could do that. I just don't know if you know, it's like there's a lot of unknown feelings. And the thing that's actually helping you is it's time for this to be done. It's time for you to lay this to rest. It's time for this to move through. Just move. This isn't a hard ending where you had like a tower moment and you were crying. This is more like it just ended. Like the old you just ended. It's done. And you get to move through into a different way of seeing yourself and seeing your career, seeing your sex life, seeing your whatever. You get to kind of move through that energy in a different way. The action that you should take is the Seven of Pentacles upside down. And that is hold on to the long-term vision. Don't limit your success. Make sure that you are seeing the bigger picture of this whole thing. Like, for instance, if you were, like we were talking about earlier, if you were like sexually inept, then, you know, see how you've grown through this and how much more you're going to grow in order for you to feel very confident in the bedroom. So same thing, career. If you felt in your career that you never took chances, or you never did the thing that was right for you, or you just never lived in your truth, well, imagine what would happen if you start living in your truth. Okay? The overall outcome for this is that you're finally going to get rid of all of that anxiety when it comes to the bedroom, or all of that anxiety when it comes to your new career, all of the anxiety that, you know, maybe talking to somebody new or something like that. Anything that's been kind of holding you back in that way, you'll be able to let all of that fear go. It's like done. No more inner turmoil, no more deep-seated fears when it comes to this, no more secrets, all of that. You just can release all of the worry. Man, this is such an easy reading. Some of the readings, if you see that they're long, it's because they got a lot going on. So don't feel bad if your reading is short, because sometimes when they're short, it means you're just in a seriously good energy, and it's not confusing, it's not cloudy, we don't have to explain a lot. It's just like, this is what it is. And so have a lot of pleasure in the fact that your reading wasn't long, because the ones that I have read that were long, you don't want to be those signs, to be honest. They have some really nasty stuff happening in their lives, okay? So, but you don't. Yours looks really, really good. How you're feeling in your mind is you really want to talk about it. You want to talk about this new way of being. It's exciting. You know, I want to talk about what we're going to do in the bedroom. I want to talk about what my new career is going to look like. I want to talk about, you know, with this new person that I want to get to know, this honeymoon period that I might be in. I want to talk, and express myself. And I want to be nasty. You know, some of you guys want to be nasty. You know, I want to be nasty with you. And some of you guys, you know, it's like, I want to dream big. I want to do this. I want to be free. So you just want to talk a lot about it. So chatty person over here, right? All right, so how you're feeling in your intuition is you're no more wanting to be protective over yourself. Your intuition's telling you to open up, get big, do it, open up, go for it, go for the gold, go for the, you know, whatever it is. It's like, it's saying, your intuition, you feel very open. And when we're feeling really open in our intuition, it makes us feel open everywhere. It's like you're starting to like open everywhere. So Scorpio, this is a good time for you to really, really live free. I just feel a lot of free energy when I'm reading this energy. It makes me want to be in it all day. You know, it just feels really good. So good for you. Your intuition is looking great. And the way you're feeling about it is this is a very spiritual time for you. It might be sexually spiritual time for you. It might be, you know, living in your soul purpose, the soul truth as you're going to career. It could be every person that you meet, you feel on a spiritual level. You just feel very connected. When you're in the bedroom, you're doing it in a spiritual level. You feel very connected to not only your partner, but to God and the entire universe. And it just feels very, very nice. Ooh. All right, Scorpio, I got to take a look at your love life, because they keep I rarely ever talk about like sex in that way, but you are very sexy right now. So I'm going to bring out these love cards and just see where you're at in your cycle of love and feeling really good in your power, your sexual power. Calling in your soulmate. So this sexual power, and this could be, if for those of you guys who do not want love, this same type of energy can call in your best career, your wonderful finances, like the lottery, things like that. It's just, that's the type of energy that's around you right now. And so calling in your soulmate, this sexual energy that you are just spouting out within your body is actually calling in the one that's for you. This is the time that you get to take control, whether it's in the bedroom, whether it's in your love life, whatever you're doing, it's time for you to take control. Maybe you're the dominant one in this situation right now, or maybe you want to live out a dominant fantasy. Maybe you want a career where you have more dominance and you can take over in that way. This is a great time for finances and career, so they keep bringing me up for career. For those of you who are really wanting that, you're in a really good place for that manifestation. You're in the attraction phase of the law of attraction, so you've already asked. Now it's time to attract everything that you want. And there's just a lot of sexual energy that I'm feeling. Like my body is tingling all over as I talk to you, Scorpio. So this is a great place for you to be, okay? I just want to see what your lover is thinking about you, because it's such a beautiful energy to be in. I've got to do 2 other signs, Scorpio. What are you doing to me? Your energy is crazy. All right, so let's check this out. What does your lover think about you? They blame themselves for not being fully open with you and honest with you and going in this way with you. They know that they crossed the line with you, and they're hoping that, you guys can move on with this. And they feel that you could be leaving them behind. And so nobody wants that, especially your lover. And that is the push and pull feeling. So I guess that you were pushing away and they're trying to pull you towards them. So we have a lot of that attraction energy. So you may have pushed away the last through the retrograde or whatever, and now it's like you're pulling them back to them. So this is good. So today is actually the last day of the shadow period of the retrograde. So tomorrow we are fully out of it. And as I do your reading right now, it's like I got to do everybody else's readings again, because I can just feel the energy is completely different right now. I hope that you can feel it too. If you haven't, you're going to be feeling it very soon. So if you like this reading or entertain us in some way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And on the screen is some suggested videos. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.